What's good, YouTube? It's when I'm coming at you on our video. In today's video, we're going over how Ken Carson is still dropping on Halloween. All right, let's get into it. So, as many of you guys do know, the word on the street, the whole community was going around buzzing for an October 31st More Chaos release from Ken Carson. Everybody thought Ken Carson's upcoming album More Chaos should be releasing on October 31st. There's just been too many indicators that have led to a Halloween release, right? This was last month. Ken Carson tweeted a pumpkin emoji. He said at one of his shows he's dropping on Halloween. Right there, he said Halloween. Somebody asked him, this was the day the AGC Deluxe did drop. Somebody asked him, yo, Ken, when's More Chaos? He said October. Halloween, pumpkin emoji, everything was in line for an October 31st release from Ken Carson, but obviously people are questioning if he's going to pull through, as Lil Uzi Vert just announced that his upcoming album Eternal Take 2 will be dropping on November 1st, the same exact night as Ken Carson's alleged More Chaos, right? We all thought More Chaos is dropping on October 31st. I'd say at the start of the month, it was pretty clear Ken's got to drop, right? Everybody's looking forward towards a Ken album. Ken's on a heater right now. Ken's been keeping it a buck with the fans. He's been pretty real, and he's just on a crazy run right now. So it would have made sense for More Chaos to drop, but obviously questions start to rise when Lil Uzi Vert comes back from the dead and just announces Eternal Take 2. Like, y'all know how big Eternal Take 2 is going to be. So somebody asked him yesterday, yo, Ken, are you still going to pull through? Is October 31st still the word for More Chaos? And this is what he said.
Album still Halloween?
Album still Halloween?
Oh no, twin. I know I'm dropping Halloween for sure.
So he said, I don't know, twin. I know I'm dropping on Halloween for sure. So in my opinion, the way he said that, I don't really think More Chaos is going to be dropping on the 31st. If anything, like he said, I know I'm dropping for sure. If anything, it's going to be a single in my opinion, because this video came out like last night at his show and I was on stream and everybody was like, yo, is this album? Is this single? Me and Stealthy were like, yo, this has got to be a single, right? There's no way he's going album for album with Lil Uzi Vert. Now, don't get it twisted. Ken Carson is a household name now. He sold 50K. He's projected to sell like 75, 80 plus. He's going to sell crazy, stupid amount of numbers. He's been on a 5-month sold out tour, probably the best tour of 2024 so far. Ken is easily like the rookie of the year in terms of the mainstream, becoming a household name. This has been the year of Ken Carson, right? So, I mean, if Ken really wanted to go album for album with Uzi, I think he can. Ken Carson really has his own fan base. The Ken and Uzi fans do slightly intertwine, but I think Ken Carson is big enough now to where if he were to drop the same day as Uzi, he'd have a great turnout. No, don't get it twisted. He's going to have a great turnout either way. If he goes album for album with Uzi, he's going to have a great turnout. People are going to listen to it. But in my opinion, I think Ken Carson should hold off. And the way he said it, I don't think he's dropping. I think it's going to be a single, probably like a music video or single is what he's hinting at when he said that. But I don't think he's going album for album with Lil Uzi Vert, because Ken Carson's album is going to be great. I know a lot of fans would rather listen to Ken's album over Uzi. Me personally, I got to go Uzi. Uzi's my goat of goats, and Uzi's really just a different type of beast. Like, Uzi has a diamond song. Uzi has hits on hits on hits on hits on hits on hits on hits, right? Uzi's a certified hit maker. This is Eternal Take 2. This is going to be a crazy moment for Uzi, and Uzi really has the rap game in the palm of his hand right now. So in my opinion, I think Ken Carson should hold off and not drop the album, because in my opinion, I would rather want More Chaos to have its own moment, its own big deal, like everybody in the industry talking about More Chaos at one time. Because if he does drop on Halloween night, it's going to be a moment. It's going to be dope. Everybody's going to love it. I don't really think Uzi is going to affect Ken's sales that much, but I don't think it's going to be as big as a moment. Say he drops the album on like a random Friday in November where no mainstream acts are dropping and it's simply just Ken Carson's album to talk about, right? I think Ken Carson's on a heater right now. Let Uzi do his thing. Uzi really came back from the dead. Uzi was quiet all year. Dropping Eternal Take 2 next week, that's going to be crazy. Obviously, Uzi's going for #1. It's not going to be a question. Alongside Tyler, the Creator. Tyler, the Creator's dropping. You got Uzi dropping. People are talking about Uzi, Tyler, and then you got to add Ken in there. I don't really think it's the smartest play to drop the album for Ken, but if he does, that would be crazy. Tyler, Uzi, Ken in 1 week is insane. Now, me personally, like I said, I'm leaning more towards a single or a music video from Ken Carson, and it's probably Delusional or Narcotics in my opinion, because if y'all remember, I believe this was like on Vault of Ken's page. He posted like the Delusional music video. Let me just search it up. Vault of Ken. He posted like a snippet of the Delusional music video. Where is it? It's right here, right? And Ken Carson commented 2024, and I'm pretty sure this is the music video. Yo, this snippet is crazy, but Ken Carson's been previewing this snippet heavy alongside Narcotics, so I do think these two are the front runner snippets to get a music video or to be an official lead single. I think an official lead single would only help Ken Carson too, right? Ken, he's probably, in my opinion, projected to sell like 75, 85 plus. I really think if Ken does bundles, I think 100K is pretty possible in my opinion. I don't think 100K is a crazy take for more chaos, because Ken Carson post AGC, he's grown so much. This dude sold what, 17 or 27K on a 7-song deluxe. He just hit 1 billion streams on AGC alone. Like, bro, Ken Carson is a heavy hitter in the rap game in 2024. And speaking of 2024, on the Delusional snippet, he commented 2024. So I'm pretty sure this might be the music video right here. So that's what I think Ken is referring towards when he's saying, yo, but I'm still dropping though, twin. I think that's what he's trying to say.
I don't know, twin. I know I'm dropping Halloween for sure.
I know I'm dropping Halloween. He said that with confidence too. The way he said that with confidence, I was on stream with Stealthy yesterday. I was like, yo, he's speaking like he going album for album with Uzi. Now he could, but me personally, I would love for Ken's album to be just its moment, be as big talked about as he can. No albums overshadowing it. Let Ken have his moment, and really Ken deserves it, right? Ken's been on a heater all year long. He's been putting up NBA, LeBron 2016 numbers. He's been on a run right now. So I think just let Uzi and Tyler have their moments. I say more chaos. In my opinion, I think the lead single is probably going to drop next week. Either Delusional or Narcotics. Probably this might be the Delusional music video. In my opinion, I'm going Delusional next week. Same day Uzi drops the album, let's drop a lead single. And then in my opinion, maybe 2 to 3 weeks after that, maybe mid-late November, is when I could see a More Chaos release from Ken. That's my opinion on this whole More Chaos Eternal Take situation. And yeah, I think More Chaos is realistically going to be dropping like mid-late November or early November. And I do think we could see a lead single next week. Only time will tell. If you guys like this video, like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's Money May or Zit, and I'm out. Thank you guys.